What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Brian Noonan here. In today's video, I want to do something a little bit different. Today's video, we're going to be going over the coronavirus and what it means for your FBA Amazon business. So to start with, we're on Chinese New Year. Suppliers should be returning from Chinese New Year within the week. February 1st through February 10th, most suppliers are going to be back to work. The coronavirus is affecting a couple of things. One, the small area, Noonan, where the virus is located, is a very small section of China. And there's not a lot of factories located in that area of China. The virus and the location is spreading. So there are about 4,500 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in China. So it may be getting worse before it gets better. But most of the factories and Chinese suppliers are not located in that section of China. A lot of them are in Guangdong and Shenzhen. And so you shouldn't be affected too much. The only thing that's going to be affected with your Amazon FBA business as far as Chinese supplier goes is some suppliers are extending their holiday. So some suppliers, instead of coming back to work this week or this upcoming next week, are extending the Chinese New Year holiday an extra week or two until the virus starts to get under control and they start containing things, because they are quarantining and blocking off whole cities from people entering and doing business there. So hopefully you've been in contact with your Chinese supplier, and at worst, all that they're going to do is extend their Chinese New Year for an extra year, an extra week or so, and you won't be affected too much. So hopefully you are in contact with the Chinese supplier. If you are still in product research phase and you're doing product research for the first time and you're looking to reach out to suppliers, don't let the coronavirus outbreak hold you back or delay you from reaching out to suppliers. Go ahead and send that Alibaba template to a minimum of 5 suppliers and start getting responses. I'm reaching out to suppliers. Currently, I'm talking to my past suppliers, and about 60% of them are responding, and some are even back to work already, even with the coronavirus outbreak. So don't be too alarmed. Now, one thing that I would recommend doing is looking into products that potentially you could sell on Amazon or private label that are related to the coronavirus outbreak or the healthcare field. Make sure they're not considered medical devices, but what are some things that you could potentially sell to take advantage of the coronavirus outbreak? I do think it is going to get worse before it gets better. So try to optimize that. Now, you would need to find a supplier that has the product already made and packaged, ready to ship. So you look on Alibaba for ready to ship. And if you can find a supplier that has products that are related to the healthcare field or this outbreak that you think would sell really well, and you check the numbers on Amazon, that looks good, hopefully you can find a supplier that has product ready to ship. They can brand it as your own. Maybe it doesn't even take much branding. And you can go ahead and create a listing and get some nice optimized photos done. Maybe use your supplier's photos, or have a photographer in China do the photography before it even leaves China, so that when it gets to the Amazon warehouse, you already have your photos done. And in the 7-day air DDP shipping, you would have to go with air shipping, because I want you to jump on this and take advantage of this relatively quickly, because I think that this will be going on for the next 2 to 4 weeks, and then I think it'll die off, kind of like the SARS outbreak or the Ebola outbreak. It's kind of ongoing, but the worst of it was only about 2 months. So that's one of my biggest recommendations, is potentially take advantage of the unfortunate circumstances around the coronavirus, but looking at products in the healthcare field that you could potentially private label and sell, or even wholesale, that potentially are running out in the USA, or if it spreads even further into the USA market or Canadian or Mexico area, or North America in general, you can sell potentially products that take advantage of that. Some examples are products like face masks, that potentially surgical masks that you could sell to take advantage of this. As far as suppliers that I'm talking to, I've reached out to all my suppliers. Most of them are getting back into business, back to work within this upcoming week between February 1st and February 10th. So I'm not seeing too much delay there. And on new products I'm moving forward to and into, the suppliers are getting back to me. If I'm reaching out to 5 to 6, about half of them are getting back to me. No problem there. So I wanted to come on just today and talk a little bit about the coronavirus outbreak, what it means for your Amazon business. You know, there was a commissioner, a past FDA commissioner on CNBC yesterday, and he was talking about the coronavirus outbreak, that it could be getting worse before it gets better, and that China has been a little bit reluctant to share statistics and data on what's really going on there. China didn't update their numbers to 4,500 affected with the virus. until recently, and then yesterday they just came out and said that it is spreading to healthcare workers in China. So China's been a little bit reluctant to release that kind of information. So that's why I think it's probably going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. But don't be too affected. Don't let it delay you getting started with your Amazon FBA business. Make sure you don't make it an excuse. I'm not going to get started because, oh, the coronavirus is just going to make the suppliers not want to deal with me, or they're not in business, they're not wanting to go to work because they're going to stay home and not work. It's just simply not true and not the case. You're going to be able to reach out to those suppliers on those winning FBA products, get responses 50-60% of the time, and be able to move forward with ordering a custom sample, start negotiating with those suppliers, getting new molds or getting new designs and patterns to them and the upgraded most recent version of your product, so you can get an order, custom sample ordered to your house, approve it, and then move forward with production. That's going to pretty much wrap it up for today's video. Just a little bit of an update on the coronavirus. I'm not seeing it affect my Amazon FBA business too much, and I don't want you to let it affect yours as well. That's going to be all for today's video. Brian Noonan, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. The channel is growing like crazy, and I appreciate all of my subscribers and fans who support the channel and watch all my videos. Lots more content to come. I've got great videos coming out on product research, PPC, sourcing from the best suppliers, doing FBA in-depth profit calculations, and getting prepared for the spring and summer selling season. I'll see you inside the next video.